Lakers tonight?
Well, with the Lakers team, I definitely, you're just switching up a lot of that first and second line. Zizic, Sullivan, and Molinaro, though, to me is the line that you're always going to see producing no matter who they're versing, no matter what opponent it is or where the game is being played. That line, you're always going to see a couple of points coming from that line. So I think that line is doing well, but I want to look for other people, other seniors that you don't really hear a lot of, like Derek Brown and even Mitch Emerson, who are playing along, both of them are playing alongside each other with Tanner Spink on that other wing position. And Alex DiCarlo, too, he's been getting some points here and there, kind of providing as an extra forward for tonight. But I think that with that
live from the Steve Levy press box. Oswego State and Utica College getting ready to do battle. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Owens alongside Mike Velarde inside the booth. Thank you for listening here on WMYO 88.9, or if you're watching on the simulcast on WTOP 10. And Mike, it really would be an understatement to say this is a big game for the Lakers.
Definitely, you come into this game 0-4 against ranked teams, now putting themselves down to number 15. Meanwhile, Utica has been storming through, going from rank 11 start the season off, and now they are at number 7. So one team has been trending upwards, the other has been trending downwards, and they come head-to-head tonight here in the Marano Campus Center Arena.
And a little bit of fun, an in-state rivalry, as we have fans from Utica College and Oswego State. So always good to see the stands filled, and the Lakers wearing those home white jerseys with the green and yellow trim. And Mike, almost a nod to the Islanders with those Utica College road blues.
Yeah, I saw it out of the corner of my eye earlier, and you kind of look at that, and I thought it was Bridgeport with the way that they're the dark blue with the same orange stripe and the same white stripe trim at the bottom of the jersey. So kind of a, yes, as you should say, a nod to the Islanders, but the Lakers in their home whites that they've been wearing all season long here at home.
As we get ready for puck drop, it'll be Derek Brown, Mitch Emerson, Tanner Spink, Max Novick, and Chris McMillan for the Lakers, as Utica College counters with their second line of Ott, Zapata, and Fitzpatrick. Puck is dropped, and here we go as Utica College and Oswego State prepares to do battle, as the first puck is dumped behind David Richer. Max Novick gets it up on the wing, but it's stolen away. Ott with the shot that goes wide. Richer struggled to handle for a second as Jared Fitzpatrick gets it back to the point. Allen now at the point, looking around, finds his D partner Rakowski with a shot. That one goes wide back to Allen. Allen dumps it off to Jared Fitzpatrick, who lost it, and it's going to go back down into the Utica College end. Trying to get it up on the wing, but it's stolen by Tanner Spink, then dumped down by Mitch Emerson. Behind the net, Bagata plays it, as Utica College will exit. Both teams get a line change. Allen moves it up the wing, but Passero gets tangled up, but it's going to be Dill for the Pioneers, taking a shot with a good block by Tyler Curry. Mike Gillespie chips it up on the wing to Broman. Back to center ice, stolen away by Fritz, but the Pioneers are going to dump that all the way down. No icing call, as Tyler Curry battles behind, gets it over his D partner, Carter Allen. It's stolen away by Utica behind the net, as Broman puts a hit on Landrigan. Gets it up to the point to Fritz. Fritz moves it over. He's going to fire one down low for Dill. Dill can't get there. It's taken away by Broman along the near side as Fritz dumps it back in. Utica College controlling the puck early on. Travis Broman's going to cycle around the Oswego State net, trying to exit the zone but fails. Finally dumps it up as Passero's going to give it a run. But it's poked away that time by McManus. McManus tries to get up the wing to Landrigan, but Broman intercepts it. Kavanaugh now has it behind the net, gets it in front, but it's a good defensive play there by Travis Broman. Josh Zizek carries for the Lakers, trying to dump it down to Jody Sullivan. Sullivan beats out the icing behind the Pioneer net. Sullivan gets it back to Zizek in front for Molinaro, and that shot goes wide. As Carson Vance takes another shot, but that one was blocked by Utica. Bartkowski gets up on the wing to Yaguire. Yaguire with a pass, and that one just goes wide of David Richer, as the Lakers will control behind their own net. Josh Zizek looking to exit. He finds Joseph Molinaro, who dumps it back to Sullivan. The Lakers, Mike, with really no puck possession early on.
Definitely the Lakers so far, really just trying to clear the zone, but struggling too, as Utica has been applying some great forechecking pressure, especially from their D-men.
And they keep that pressure on as it's taken by Brett Everson in front of the Lakers net. He fires a shot, but it's blocked by Antonucci. Antonucci now behind his own net, trying to exit the zone, but the Pioneers keeping, as Mike said, that forecheck going. That one's going to be stolen away by LeBlanc. LeBlanc moving 2-on-2. He's got DiCarlo to his right. He's going to dump it down and chase as he battles down low with Allen. LeBlanc still fighting down low as Utica looks to clear the zone, but Novick steals it away. Novick with a shot and a save that time by Bagetta. Good opportunity there for the Lakers. Now Everson trying to carry in for Utica, but he's bodied there by McMillan, but a good opportunity early on for the Lakers. As Max Novick tries to exit the zone. He's going to wait for the Lakers to tag up as Spink enters the game. He gets the puck right away, and that's going to be chipped, and it's going to be offsides.
Yeah, one stat line that really came to me as you were, we were talking about from the box report, talking about that leadership, kind of where is this offense going to find success? Who are they going to look to? Well, I wouldn't look to any of the seniors, but to sophomore Travis Broman, who's tied for leading the team in scoring with 9 goals and 15 points, and leads the team in shots with 58.
And Broman, a guy that really scores in bunches, so the Lakers definitely want to get him going. He had that 2-goal outing against Potsdam, as now Ott's going to take it away for the Pioneers. Donovan Ott looking to find a partner, but he doesn't, and it's taken away that time by Carter Allen. Allen gets it up on the wing to Brown on the near side. Brown carries in past Fritz. Brown's going to fire one. That one goes wide. Here's Carter Allen laying a big hit on Fitzpatrick. Carter Allen setting the tone early. Utica trying to exit the zone with Ott, as Ott's going to chip it up, but it's going to be taken away that time by Emerson, who's going to dump it down. And with a break in the action for the first time, we'll get to hear from a man inside the glass, Ben Gramato.
Thank you, Luke. Well, puck possession hasn't exactly been a strong point for the Lakers early on in this first period. Passing, again, an issue. So for us, they definitely got to improve that if they want to get on the board and pick up a much-needed win today. Luke, Mike, back to you in the booth.
Thank you, Ben, as the Lakers are just going to chip that one away. It's chasing by Pissarro behind the net of Utica College as Broman gets it out to Solo. Solo with the shot that's blocked. Rebound in front. And a good save that time by Bagana, but it was a good opportunity for Mike Gillespie.
That's now the second time this period where the Lakers have had a great opportunity with the great shot. You even had Max Novick shot over on the far face-off dot, but Bagetta has been playing perfect for this Utica team as it remains scoreless through 5.
Anthony Pissarro will take the face-off and loose to Brandon Usmanson. He's going to get it back for the Lakers as Gillespie carries in at the point. Trying to dump it down below the net to Broman. As Broman gets tangled up looking for the puck, but Utica gets it over to Dill, and they'll try to exit the zone. Dill has his pass stolen by Broman at center ice. He's going to chip that one in and get a line change as Pissarro is going to fight behind the boards. And that one's going to be gloved by Bagetta as Utica a little bit struggling to exit their own zone.
Yeah, one thing I like so far about this game, it really has only been 5 minutes, but the way this Laker team has been playing, they look like they're the Oswego Lakers that they want to be so far. Doing a great job. No one's really missing passes. They have been getting played in their own zone a lot, but you're going to get that when you go up against a strong team like Utica.
As Josh Zizek loses that face-off to Utica, it's taken behind the net. A big hit there by Molinaro as the Lakers try to keep it in, but they don't. It's back to center ice with Antonucci. Antonucci tries to dump it on the far boards as Jody Sullivan fights with his men, but it's taken away by Utica. Jelkovich had his glove ripped off in front of the net, and that one goes just wide of David Riche, and a good opportunity for the Pioneers there. Looked like someone lost the glove. Riche was out of position, but now the Lakers control, and they'll try to get something going as Jody Sullivan dumps it down behind the net, but it's going to be played by Bagetta, and the Lakers might have avoided one there, as trying to counter now is Utica. Larson bringing it up the near boards. He's going to spin around in front and a pass, and that one's going to go just past as Holland had a good opportunity there. Utica still with the puck. Pass in front to Holland. Big save by Riche. Rebound is going to be steered away as Molinaro is going to dump that, but a good job there by David Riche. As that one's going to be up to center ice to Carson Vance. He's looking for someone to dump it. He's just going to chip and chase as gets it up on the wing to DiCarlo, and it looks like they're going to call that offsides, but a couple good saves early on by David Riche.
Yeah, this game's starting to shape up in one of those fun goaltender battles where both defenses are probably going to be giving up opportunities that they shouldn't, but both goaltenders are strong enough to make it look interesting and to keep this game scoreless so far. I'm really interested to see how this is going to shake out between Bagetta and Riche.
14:06 remaining in this first period. Thank you for listening on WMYO or watching our simulcast on WTOP 10. Luke Owens along with Mike Velarde, and Ben Gramato is inside the glass as Utica trying to get something going here as they get it up on the wing to Ott. Ott has his pass stolen by LeBlanc. He gets up to DiCarlo, and the Lakers have a rush. DiCarlo looking for Novick, a pass in front, and a good save by Bagetta. Now a little extracurricular activity between these two in-state rivals. And as play starts to clear up, we're going to once again send it down to our man inside the glass in a moment, but we're waiting for things to kind of get cleared up there. But a little bit of chippiness in front of that, so we're now going to send it to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramato.
Thank you, Luke. Well, probably the closest goal opportunity to see all game, but after that, Donovan Ott just taking that to Carlo. Not really sure what happened there, but things are starting to get a little chippy. Mike, Luke, back to you.
Thank you, Ben, and Novick ripped the shot there.
one thing I want to go back, I don't know, obviously our listeners didn't see, but I kind of jumped up before Brigetta made that save because it looked like the puck was kind of making a few bounces, and it looked like Brigetta lifted up his left pad. I guess with the perspective I got of it, it looked like it went through his 5-hole, but he kept his leg down and stopped the puck from going in. So close call there for Utica as Brigetta makes another save.
Brigetta looks good early on, and last week had a couple of funky bounces on this home ice at the Murano Campus Center Ice Arena. Of course, that could have been because there was a tournament being played, 4 games on the ice for the weekend, as Gillespie will take the face-off against Dante Zapata, as Zapata is going to win that face-off for the Pioneers up to Jared Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, the senior captain, moves it down the far boards against Novik. It's going to be dumped down behind David Riche as Donovan Ott carries. Gets it back to Fitzpatrick, and he's battling along the boards with McMillan, but the Lakers are able to exit to DeCarlo, and a little bit of a late hit there issued as the Lakers making a move here with LeBlanc. He's going to dump it down behind the net as DeCarlo looks to chase, and that's LeBlanc laying a little bit of pressure, but Utica is able to clear the zone with 13 minutes remaining here in this first period. Still scoreless, 0-0, as Dante Zapata is going to chip that one in for the Pioneers and then get a breather. Carter Allen plays it behind the Lakers' net, gets it up to LeBlanc, but it's stolen away that time by Utica. It's going to be dumped inside for Dill, but he's unable to corral it as Emerson now controls. Dumps it over to Allen, who gets it to Tyler Curry. Curry able to exit the zone, as that one's going to go not far enough for an icing, as Fritz touches up for Utica College. Fritz now moving up, trying to get something going, but it's tipped away by Mitch Emerson. Now in the neutral zone, dump behind to David Riche, but it's going to be tapped up by Tyler Curry as he's trying to get something going. Curry gets it up on the ring to Derek Brown. Brown fighting along there with Jelkvitz, but Jelkvitz is going to dump it down behind the net to David Riche. So Mike, teams kind of feeling each other out still early on.
Yeah, that's what you kind of find when these two teams that are strong come to play each other. You're going to find the first 10 minutes to kind of drag a little bit as they just try to find the pace and how each team is going to play.
As Jelkvitz now with the 2-on-1. He's looking, takes a shot, scores! Kasper Jelkvitz, the junior from Sweden, puts the Pioneers on the board early.
Yeah, that was just about a clean-cut snipe as it could really get. It was a 2-on-1 with, I believe that was Ryan Bunka on the one-man back, and Jelkvitz didn't even want to look for the pass, kind of just trusted his shot, which came true for him as he nets a goal and breaks the scoreless in the game.
And with Jelkvitz, that will be his 7th goal on the year, also 6 assists for 13 points. And really not the start you want if you're Oswego State.
Definitely not.
As Novik lays a big hit on Kavanaugh, trying to get his team going as the Lakers control, trying to get down to Broman. It's going to go all the way behind the net, and it's going to be played by Baguetta. Baguetta dumps it down, trying to clear the zone as Utica does. Trying to control the puck here as Kavanaugh gets a breather. Novik controls now for the Lakers. Gets over to McMillan here on the near boards. Broman trying to enter the zone, he does to Pissarro. Pissarro tried to get over to Gillespie, that one was tipped away. As Travis Broman tries to lay the hit, he's battling down low with Gillespie. Gets it to the point, McMillan over to Novik. Novik, a nifty move, tried to dangle twice, kind of got tripped up there, loses the puck, now controls again. He's going to dump it off Gillespie. He almost took that one right off the head, but it gets it back to Novik. Novik finds Gillespie in tight, and his shot was fanned by Pissarro. Back to Gillespie, his shot, oh, what a save by Baguetta. He robbed Michael Gillespie of a goal there.
Yeah, that was great setup, all starting from Max Novik, who kept control of the puck in what seemed like virtually impossible situations to keep control of the puck, working it phenomenally across the blue line.
Great shot there. Now Utica with the opportunity, but it's shot wide of David Riche back to Bartkowski. Gets it over on the wing, passing tight. That one is going to go wide of David Riche. It's played behind the net. Back to Bartkowski at the point. He tries to dump it in, but it's stolen by Zizek. 2-on-2 opportunity for the Lakers. Zizek has Molinaro to his left. He brings it in. He's going to try to wrap around the net and set things up for this Lakers offense. Zizek looking over. He finds Carter Allen. Allen at the point rips his shot, blocked by Sullivan on accident. A rebound in front, and that one goes wide as well as Zizek controls. Zizek for Sullivan, who whiffs on one, and now Utica College with a 2-on-2 opportunity. But instead it's going to be chipped away. Looked like a line change was in the process as another big hit behind the net by Curry, but a pretty clean game so far, Mike.
Definitely a couple of rough hits here and there, but no calls so far.
As Isaac gets it up on the wing to Molinaro. Molinaro has his shot blocked by Fritz. Fritz and Molinaro tangling behind the net. It's eventually won by Molinaro, takes a shot. That one way wide, but Alex DiCarlo brings it in along the red face-off circle as it's dumped behind, and Utica will be able to clear the zone here. Dill gets it up to Fritz. Fritz there on the wing is just going to dump it in, but no one home there as Tyler Dill will chase, but the Lakers will look to exit the zone. LeBlanc, the touch pass to Broman, but it's stolen that time by Utica. They had numbers, but it's stolen away by Allen. A big hit there laid on Fritz. Carter Allen showing some physicality early on. Fritz gets it up on the wing, but it's stolen away that time by LeBlanc at center ice. Tried to find Tyler Curry, but that one just passed. Utica now with 8:58 remaining in this first period. A 1-0 lead on a Jelkovich goal as Utica enters the zone. Now Osmondson, he's been quiet, a stellar freshman. Gets it back to Allen at the point. Rutkowski's gonna dump it down low. Utica with numbers in front, a shot, and that a good block by Carter Allen because that was another good opportunity for Utica.
Yeah, Utica's really coming out buzzing, but the only problem I see with them so far through this first period is their play down low. They're giving the Lakers too many opportunities to try to set up and pass the puck around. And even Oswego defensively are doing a great job at really creating opportunities for their forwards down low as they're doing a great job at moving the puck across the blue line.
Regan Kavanaugh wins the faceoff for Utica as they're looking to fire a shot. That one goes wide. As now Justin Allen will chase, dumped it behind to Schultz. Schultz gets it out on the wing as Utica trying to get something going. Allen's gonna fake a shot, instead he's gonna dump it down low. As Emerson with a big hit there for the Lakers trying to control the puck, and they finally are going to as the Lakers exit the zone. Spink finds Vance at center ice. Vance carries it in for the Lakers, and he's gonna be met there by Osmondson. The freshman not afraid of a little contact, and Utica now will exit the zone. Kavanaugh gets it up on the wing, but he's fanned on that, and Emerson's gonna pick his pocket as Spink with a little run here, no icing called, as out of his net that time was Vegeta, but unable to connect there were the Lakers. Utica is just gonna chip that one all the way down. It's gonna be played behind the net by McMillan. Lakers offense really not been able to get much of anything going so far as that one's stolen behind the net by Utica. Opportunity in front, takes a shot, but a good block by McMillan, not allowing that puck to get to the front. Everson playing behind the net, a nifty move there on Novick, and he eventually passes it over. Bartkowski tries to find his D partner, and that shot was fired wide. As Utica controlling puck possession in this first period, but the Lakers finally able to counter. Gillespie carries in, he gets it over to Vicero, but that pass was a mile too high, but it's kept in there by Novick. Broman controls now at the blue line. Moving in, takes a shot, blocked by Gillespie, rebound, and that one hit the crossbar, I believe. Might have been saved by the goaltender's best friend right there, Mike.
Yeah, and it looked like it just kind of ripped up a little too high and it hit the crossbar.
As Molinaro now carries in one-on-one, takes a shot, glove save, rebound in front, Gillespie fires a shot, another save, that time with the leg pad, and Baguetta, two big saves there once again. He has looked sharp as the Pioneers look to counter. Another shot, saved by Riche, rebound in front, and almost a good opportunity there for Utica, but it's gonna be taken away by Jeff Solo. Back and forth, these two top 15 teams go. Zizek gets it to center ice, but it's taken away that time for Utica. Chipped in to Solo as the two teams finally catch their breath. Molinaro trying to exit the zone, gets it up to Sullivan. Sullivan's gonna chip it in there to McManus behind the Pioneers net as Utica once again able to clear the zone. So not too many great opportunities for the Lakers, but a couple ones right there.
They're not getting a lot of opportunities, but when they are, they're good.
And Zizek with an opportunity in front of the net, pass to Sullivan, and a great block there by Daniel Fritz, the senior of this defensive core, and now he's got numbers going the other way. Takes a shot and a good save there by David Riche, and with 5:50 remaining in this first period, we're now going to send it to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramado. Ben, what do you see?
Thanks, Luke. Well, Baguetta has been as solid as you can ask for Utica College, making a couple really nice saves, and I think that Gillespie shot actually may have rimmed off of his helmet, but he's had perfect position using everything from his blocker, his pad, to even his stick. So if the Lakers want to get on board, they're going to have to get past him. Mike, Luke, back to you.
As Broman takes a big hit, and we're going to see our first penalty of the game there, as it looked like maybe a hit from behind or a boarding call going against Utica.
Yeah, You know, it was on Travis Broman, which you never like to see the guys who have really been performing well take these hits, but he seems fine. He got up, he was on the ice for a little bit, but he's up. Now to look into the stats of this so far, Oswego's power play is coming into tonight, 10 for 50 on the season. Utica's penalty kill is also coming in, 44 for 59, so kind of a nice little even strength, or nice little special teams matchup here, as both teams have kind of been consistent with how well their power plays have been and how well their penalty kills have been.
Emerson, Gillespie, Broman, Pissarro, and Novick out there for the Lakers, as Utica is going to clear the zone. So a good start to this Pioneers penalty kill, as Mikey mentioned. They've struggled this year, but so has the Lakers power play. So something's got to give tonight, as Pissarro dumps that behind the net to Novick. Lakers trying to go to work. Novick moving up the wing. He's going to dump that down low. Broman is there on the far boards, gets it over to Gillespie. Gillespie tries to get it over to Emerson. He does, but now Utica with an opportunity going the other way, but it looks like a little bit of trippery there by Jaguar. Tripped himself up as he chips it in, and the Lakers will have to reset once again. So not a great start for this power play for the Lakers. As Broman carries in, and that one's stolen away that time by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick chips it. David Riche is going to clear that into the corner, as Utica applying a lot of forecheck. 4:50 remaining in this first period, 1:05 to go on the penalty for Utica College. Broman finally gets it over to Novick. Lakers able to exit the zone. Novick dumps it back to Gillespie. Lakers can't even enter this Pioneer zone with this heavy forecheck, and finally Gillespie's able to find it on the far boards, but he dumps it down low to Broman. That one's stolen away by Utica, and they clear once again, so just not a great start for this power play unit.
No, Utica's penalty kill has been very strong so far. I believe this is their third or fourth clear, you know, in those 2 minutes, which you kind of don't see a lot of, maybe 2 or 3, but to go to 4, that means that your penalty kill is really producing.
As DeCarlo enters the zone here, Lakers with their second unit. Carson Vance gets it over to his D partner Curry. Back to Vance at the point. Curry now is looking for a pass. He finds Zizek with a shot, and that one goes just wide. Looked like some bodies in front for the Pioneers. Back to the point to Carson Vance. Gets it over to Tyler Curry. Curry looking for DeCarlo. Back to Vance, rips a shot. That one goes high. Rebound in front as Molinaro looking for someone. The penalty expires, and now Utica with an opportunity. Dill moving in, but a good job by Tyler Curry to get back. Dill dumps it down to Ott behind the Lakers net. Ott tries to find Dill once again. That time dumped over to Jaguar, as Dill has it in front of the net. A good job there by Molinaro. So Utica, a great job killing that penalty, Mike. Zizek gets it up on the wing there to DeCarlo, who moves it. He's just going to fire one in there, and it's going to be grabbed by Baguetta and dumped away, as Utica trying to make a move. That one's going to go all the way down. No icing called, as Carter Allen is going to control behind the net. Allen tried to get his pass up, but he is stolen away. Now 3-on-1. Larson with a pass, but a good job by Derek Brown to get his stick in the way of what could have been a 2-0 Utica lead. Chipped and chased down low by Sullivan. Dangles his man behind the net, tries to get over to Spink. Spink that time now battling with Bartkowski, as it's stolen away once again by Utica, and the Lakers offense just not much doing early on. Lakers trying to exit the zone to Sullivan, who kind of got tangled up there with his own man Carter Allen, as Brown's going to dump it behind the net. Lakers seem very willing to just chip and chase early on, not a lot of set offensive pieces. As Utica tries to exit the zone with Allen, but he's going to do a little 360 to get it started again, and Allen's going to chip that one down low. Riche plays it behind to Antonucci. Antonucci tried to exit that time, but he's harassed by Everson, but kept in there by Utica. Everson looking in the front, and a razzle-dazzle move, and they're going to get a tripping call there on Mitch Emerson. So a bad penalty to take.
Yeah, it's a good call by the ref. Mitch Emerson's stick kind of just got caught up too much in number 15, Eric Holland's skates, as he fell to the ground. So now, to change things around, a little flip-flop, as one would say, as now the Lakers go on the penalty kill with them going 37-51, and Utica is on their 10-53 power play. So kind of another poor on the power play, strong on the PK matchup. So hopefully, let's see if it'll be any different from how Oswego was when they were on their man advantage.
Landrigan carries in front and tries to dump it down low to Osmondson. Osmondson up to Zapata. Zapata gets it over, back to the point to Landrigan. Zapata rips a shot, and a good save there by Riche with the pad. Back to Zapata, moving in. A good pass down low, another opportunity in front. Back to the front. Utica trying to collapse. Zapata, a pass is shot by Landrigan, and that one goes high as trying to exit the zone was Tyler Curry, but he can't. Utica keeping it in the zone. Pass out in front again, and that one is going to be a clear, and it looked like it went off the stick of David Richet.
One thing I really like about this Utica defenseman so far, number 4, Daniel Fritz, doing a great job at his stick, being able to really scoop the puck up and keep control for his team.
And now Utica trying to get it back in as Landrigan is at the point of forward. They're actually using him as their point guard, if you will, as Emerson clears for the Lakers. Ott gets it back in with a minute remaining in this first period here on WMIL. Utica almost lined up with their penalty, but it will carry over a couple seconds into the period as they try to get to work. Larson now has it at the point. Larson fakes, gets it. A big shot and a block there by either Emerson or Spink. Able to clear it out, and a good job there by the Lakers. As Spink with an opportunity now working in 1-on-3. He's going to try to waste some time and go behind the Utica net. And a really good effort there, Mike, by Tanner Spink.
Doing a great job at using his skates to kind of keep the puck off the boards away from Utica.
As Buster Larson, the freshman from Sweden, tries to enter the zone, tries to get it over to Everson behind the net, and he does. Now back to the point for Utica. They're going to dump it down low. 15 seconds remaining in this period as Rutkowski has it at the point. Rutkowski gets it over to Dill, back to Rutkowski. Takes a shot, and that one, a big glove save by David Richet. And with 5 seconds left, we're going to get a quick hit from a man inside the glass, Ben Gramado. Ben.
Yeah, well, special teams are going to be an important area for the Lakers tonight, and very nice job on the penalty kill. I'd like to see their power play efforts improve a little bit, but I have to really credit that Utica defense. They've been absolutely suffocating tonight, and even though Oswego has 9 shots on goal, they aren't really getting that many good opportunities, and that comes because of the play of players like Fritz, Rutkowski, and Allen, who've all been spectacular tonight. Luke, Mike, back to you.
Thanks, Ben, and it looks like the ref's having a word here with Coach Gosick. That's why play has been held up. Not exactly sure what they're discussing here. Only 5 seconds left in the period, and it's a 1-0 Utica College lead. An early goal off the stick of Delkovitz as we'll finally get play started. We'll see if Utica has a set piece. Face off one, back to the point. Pass over and a shot and a good block there by Sullivan, and another opportunity there as the buzzer sounds. But that will end the first period, and for the Lakers, not the best period, but only trailing 1-0. But they've got to do a better job in the second period, especially on the offensive end where they've really looked all over the place.
Definitely was a quick period, you know, kind of it went by in the blink of an eye, as one would say, but not without any noise, as both teams so far 0 for 1 on the power play. We'll see if Utica can convert with 3 seconds left on their power play going into the second period. But so far, you know, it kind of was how Lakers hockey's usually played, in the sense that they did a great job at moving the puck across the ice, had great zone entry, and even did a good job at creating opportunities down low and shooting the puck. But they, you know, an unlucky defensive mishap caused a 2-on-1 going the other way, and Utica was able to jump ahead.
And for Utica, that one goal came off the stick of Casper Delkovitz, his 7th of the year. So the Pioneers enter the locker room up 1-0, but looking at the numbers, Oswego State out shooting in terms of shots on goal 10-6, but it just seems those opportunities haven't been quite as good as the opportunities that Utica College has gotten so far.
Definitely when it comes to shots, I mean, even the shots themselves are tied 14-14, but for Oswego to be out shooting them 10-6 with shots that actually hit the net, it's just all about quality shots and what they're getting out of it. And Oswego, they're creating shots, but they're not creating quality shot opportunities. They're just kind of doing a throw it on net mentality, which they've really stuck to throughout the entire season, and it works here, sometimes there, it works, sometimes doesn't work. But hopefully Oswego can kind of turn that around coming into the second period and definitely have a more controlling play against Utica.
And Gianluca Baggetta for Utica College, 10 saves, and he looked really impressive, especially positionally. So what did you see out of him in that first period for the Pioneers?
He loves playing out of his net. There's a lot of times where he was kind of just making glove saves, flying out of the net, and you know, you gotta love to see it, especially with the goaltender matchup. Richet even had a couple of nice saves. Nothing too fancy from what Baggetta saw, but you know, still just chips down low, bounces here and there, and both goalies. I mean, it was really it only came down to one unlucky shot that Richet saw that really took this game away from its scoreless nature.
And of course, me and Mike will be back for the second period, but now we're going to take a second to hand it over to Ben Gramato and Neil Boddicker, who will have our first period intermission report. Lakers trailing 1-0 here on WNYO 88.9, also simulcasting on WTOP 10. So Ben, Neil, take us away.
Thanks, Luke. And now, Ben, I think we can both agree that was an
We want to continue this intermission report as we will hand it off shortly. But Neil, again, Oswego, their offense. And Neil Boddicker on the intermission report back inside the Marano Campus Center Ice Arena. A 1-0 lead for Utica College going into this period. The Lakers look shaky. The Pioneers capitalized, and we thank you once again for listening here on WNYO 88.9, the Laker Radio Network, also simulcasting on WTOP 10. So, Mike, what do the Lakers need to do to get back on track? We've been saying it game after game after game, but what needs to happen in this second period?
Well, for starters, what I really think they should focus on mainly is keeping control of their defensive zone. They got to watch where the pucks are coming from. They got to watch where the pucks are going, because they're giving up a lot of these second chances to Utica, especially down low. The puck will take a weird bounce off the end boards, and no one will be there on top of it. And next thing you know, Utica has control, and it's a quality shot chance from them. Also, they're generating chances down low, but they have to worry about quality chances too. Just because they're shooting the puck doesn't mean that the pucks that are going on net are really giving themselves the edge that they need.
That's right, and the Lakers and the Pioneers coming back to the ice. I'd like to remind you that this game on WNYO is brought to you by Seas Farm and Beverage Center, where the beverages never end. Both teams taking the ice. About 30 seconds ago before the second period begins, the lone goal for Utica was off the stick of Kasper Jelkvist from Sweden, his 7th goal on the year, 13 points to go along with it. And Utica College will be moving from our left to our right in the box. Oswego counters right to left, and they're going to send out that top line. I call it the physical line, Mike, of Derek Brown, Mitch Emerson, and Tanner Spink.
Definitely getting the physicality from the 5'9" senior Derek Brown out of Peoria, Arizona, with 180, and then Mitch Emerson also 6'1", 200 pounds out of Ontario. And the small guy, Tanner Spink, with 5'10", 175. So definitely a small but physical line.
And puck is dropped. A 3-second power play opportunity for Utica is killed off as the Lakers return to even strength, and Brown gets it up on the wing to Spink. Spink entering the zone, tries to get over to Brown. That one goes wide as Mitch Emerson controls on the far boards, dumped behind the net, and Runkowski is trying to clear it for Utica. Finally, it's going to go all the way down, and we have ourselves an icing to start the period.
Lakers, now both teams are officially going 0 for 1 on the power play. So to kind of see a defensive success from both sides is going to make this game interesting, considering that Utica already has a lead. So are they going to try to push forward and get more goals, or are they going to want to play back? So I'm going to be looking for that and seeing how that unfolds throughout this game.
Tyler Dill's going to win that face-off for the Pioneers. It's going to be battle along inside the Utica zone behind the net with Roman. Roman has 2 men on him, but he's going to get it over to Gillespie on the far wing. Gillespie and Broman still battling for the puck down low, and it's finally going to be controlled by the Pioneers behind their own net. Up on the wing now, moving towards center ice is Landrigan. He's going to enter the Oswego State zone. Landrigan takes a shot, scores! Landrigan, and Utica College leads 2-0 on a quick wrist shot.
Yeah, kind of going same kind of. It kind of has that reflection from that Jelfis goal, where it was just another wrist shot with power coming from that far face-off dot on Richet's blocker's side. Both times now, that's kind of how Utica has scored their goals. Oswego just has to worry about getting bodies in front, cutting off those shooting lanes, and they should find maybe cutting off those opportunities.
So 2-0 Utica with 19 minutes remaining here on WMO 88-9 in the second period, and a big goal there by Utica College, and they want more as Fitzpatrick enters the zone. It's going to be dumped behind the net. He's steered off there by Vance, gets it over to Antonucci. Lakers trying to exit the zone. Molinaro tried to find Sullivan, but another sloppy pass is taken away by Fritz. Fritz goes behind his own net, puts the stops on for a second, and Utica is going to exit their own zone. He's tried to get it up on the wing there to Zapata, but it's going to be chipped down as he battles his cards advance behind David Richet. Molinaro gets it over to Antonucci. Antonucci brings it out over to Molinaro on the near boards. Molinaro with the long pass there to Zizek as he enters the zone. Zizek with a pass in front, but that one's going to be steered away by Utica as Molinaro gets it to the point to Bunka. Bunka over, a big shot there by Solo, but a good save by Baguetta. Utica trying to exit the zone. It's going to be chipped down to Ryan Bunka. He's chased by Zaguire, who lays a big hit on Bunka behind David Richet. LeBlanc here on the near boards gets it to Zizek, back to Bunka. Bunka trying to provide a spark, gets over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc had it lost in front of the net, and Bunka trying to fight there in the boards, but it's taken away once again by the Pioneers in another rush. Moving in is Jelkovitz, but it's going to be back to Bartkowski. Now still behind the net to Kavanaugh, it's going to be taken away by the Lakers. So once again, Oswego State really struggling, especially on the defensive end as Pissarro enters the zone, takes a quick wrister, and that one went off LeBlanc, so no dice there. 17:20 remaining here in the second period on WMO 88.9, also simulcasting on WTOP 10. Luke Owens alongside Mike Velarde with Ben Gramado as our man inside the glass, and Lakers really nothing going so far on offense.
Yeah, the Lakers so far struggling to really set up in Utica's zone.
As Brown carries in 3-on-2, try to get over to LeBlanc, that one's off the stick. As LeBlanc is tangled up there, as Brett Everson tries to move it up on the zone to Larson. Excuse me, that was Schultz, but a good job there to strip him was Derek Brown. Utica controlling within their own zone, that's Allen. Trying to carry it into the zone, he does, a nifty little move there by Larson, but it's going to be taken away by Max Novick. Novick, a good move. Now the Lakers move 3-on-2, gets over to Spink. Spink on the far side, back and forth to Novick. That one went wide as he's carried into the boards, and Max Novick looks like he's shaken up, and it's taken him a minute to get off the ice as Utica's trying to take advantage with McManus. McManus entering the zone with a shot and a good save there by David Richet. Just got a piece of it as the Lakers' Max Novick goes to the bench. He's going to be looked at by the training staff. Travis Broman gets it over to Spink on the near side. Dumps it back down to Broman. Broman back to Spink. Behind the net, but a good play there by Daniel Fritz. The senior on this Utica D. Back out in front for the Lakers, and Pissarro missed that. Spink now dumps it behind the net to Pissarro. Pissarro back to the top of the wing. Takes a shot, and that one went wide. A good shot there, though, by Tyler Curry. And now Landrigan is going to be offsides, but a good opportunity there once again by the Lakers, and a good shot by Tyler Curry. Curry dumps it into the Utica zone, and he's going to tangle his man up. Travis Broman now dumps it behind McManus, fighting with Pissarro. As it's going to be exited the zone as Gillespie took a big hit, and now a 2-on-1 for Utica. Hill looking for Zapata, took a shot, and that one looked like it might have got deflected, or maybe a good job there by David Richet.
Yeah, no, that was off of Richet's block. He did a great job at really reaching out his right arm to make the save.
As Utica trying to get something going, David Richet's looked okay, but he's allowed 2 goals. The Pioneers now moving in. Pass up on the wing there, but stolen away by Antonucci over to Vance. Zizek enters the Pioneer zone. A good pass to Gillespie. Gillespie a pass to Antonucci. Another pass inside, and a good save there by Baguetta. And with 14:48 remaining in this second period, we're going to send it to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramado. Ben.
Yeah, Molinaro on that shot attempt right there. Kind of an awkward angle. Really wasn't able to get much, but again, another save. He continues his strong performance as Oswego's woes continue. Luke, Mike, back to you.
Thank you, Ben, as the faceoff is won by the Lakers. Back to Antonucci. Vance at the point, rips a shot. That one went wide, as Allen's going to try to clear for the Pioneers, and he does. Jelkovich, who got the scoring started, had his pocket pick there, as the Lakers controlled Antonucci. Tried a long pass, but it's stolen away there, as Utica enters the zone with Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh and Vance fighting down along the boards, as Josh Zizek's able to exit the zone. Up to Molinaro, who has a step, but Rutkowski does a really good job recovering there, as both teams will get a line change. Zizek keeping the pressure on behind the net, gets it over to Molinaro. Molinaro to the point to Antonucci, who rips a shot, and a good block by Utica. Jelkovich looking up to Everson as he carries into the Oswego zone. Everson took a shot, and that one looked like it hit the pipe.
Just kind of a quick out-of-town scoreboard update. We got Geneseo versus Stevenson. That's tied at 0-0. End of one. Brockport and Lebanon Valley are tied 2-2 after one. And Potsdam and Newman College are tied 2-2, also beginning their second period. Thank you. Shout out to the Oswegonian beat writer Ben Greco for that update.
Some scores around the SUNYAC. Of course, no one playing in league tonight, as some in-state games going on here in the Monroe Campus Ice Arena. You're listening on WMIO 88.9, also simulcasting on WTOP 10. 13:50 remaining in the second period. Utica, a 2-0 lead after Connor Landrigan netted the second goal for the Pioneers, as the puck is played out to center ice over to LeBlanc for the Lakers. He's going to get it back to McMillan, as the Lakers trying to get something set up offensively. As here's DeCarlo with a good move, but he forgot the puck, as now a tangle ensues, and now Lundqvist trying to move in. A good pass over and a shot, scores! Eric Holland scores for Utica, and they lead now 3-0 over the Lakers, and this building is silent.
Yeah, that's the second 2-on-1 goal given up by this Oswego defense. So far not looking strong there, but I just want to talk about that Holland goal, because he did a great job. You know, he received the pass from, I believe it was number 23, Reagan Kavanaugh, and that was a great setup by Kavanaugh over to Holland, and Holland did a great job of really setting that up with a beautiful one-timer shot, as now it looks like Cedric Hansen will be coming in as David Richer is pulled with 13:24 left to go in the second period.
Haven't seen Cedric Hansen in quite some time for the Lakers. David Richer started both games in Buffalo, started both games in the Pathfinder tournament, and now he finds himself on the bench, as looks like we have a timeout, and with a break in the action, we're going to send it to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramato. Ben.
Yeah, just a really nice goal there by Holland, finding the top shelf there, getting it past Richer's glove. And, you know, big opportunity for Hansen to really maybe get some more ice time if he's able to, you know, shut out the Pioneers for the remainder of the way. But it also comes down to the Oswego State, because, you know, in years past, 3-0 wouldn't be such a huge comeback, but the way this offense has been playing, it looks pretty tough to see them scoring 3 goals the rest of the way. Luke, Mike, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. And I mean, he brings up a good point. This Oswego State offense, really not much doing. So if you're Coach Gosick, what are you saying in the huddle there, down 3-0 early in the second period?
Well, I think that this Laker team has to kind of a two-front attack, as one would say. They got to work on two things. They got to work on their defensive positioning. Their defensemen should not be pulling themselves too far up to where you're giving up these 2-on-1 opportunities, but their offense also has to click, because even if your defense is lights out the rest of the way, if your offense isn't clicking, you're not going to come out of this game with a goal.
As Utica wins the face-off following the timeout, as Dill gets it up, entering the Oswego State zone, takes a shot. That one went wide of Cedric Hansen, and the goal is moved off its post. So is it the right move here to pull David Richer and see what you have in Cedric Hansen?
I wouldn't say I like the move, but at the same time, I always think it's nice to rotate your goalies out. I mean, Richer has been getting the nod a lot recently. Cedric Hansen has not really seen a lot of playing time past early in the season, so I think it's good. He can finally get his feet wet. Hopefully, you know, sometimes a change in goaltending can really wake up a team.
Yeah, and it really seems like David Richer hasn't really been the problem for this Lakers team, but it's almost like, hey, maybe we have to change up something. We need to get something going. We're 7-5 this year. We played 2 very talented teams this weekend. And for Utica College, I mean, they've come out and really just thrown some haymakers, already a 3-0 lead and trying to build on it as the faceoff will be down in the Oswego State defensive zone. It'll be Dante Zapata taking against Mitch Emerson. With 12:56 remaining in the second period, faceoff won by Emerson. Lakers have struggled in the faceoff dot tonight, which is very uncharacteristic. As Brown's going to dump that one down behind Baguetta, who misplayed it for a second, and Spink unable to corral it as Emerson a big hit, and Utica trying to counter the other way. Carter Allen carries up to Spink. Emerson laid a hit, but it's up to Ott for Utica as Zapata enters the zone once again down to Carter Allen. Allen behind Cedric Hansen, the new Lakers goaltender. Gets it up to Spink, and it's going to go to center ice once again in the neutral zone as neither team really able to get it going with 12:20 remaining in the second period on WNYO 88.9 the Laker Radio Network. Anthony Pissarro flipped it up and a good pass to Gillespie to Broman. Oh, what a save by Gianluca Baguetta. An absolute robbery of Travis Broman and one of the more incredible saves that I've ever seen. Pissarro gets it up on the wing past Broman. Lakers trying to get it going. Broman gets it in front of the net, and my goodness, trying to get something going, but denied there by Utica College as they exit the zone. And just what a save there, Mike. It was a wide open goal, and Baguetta was able to go post to post as now Utica trying to get something going, taken away by Allen behind the net. Lakers unable to exit the zone. Bartkowski gets it over to Emerson. A pass to Jelkvitz, nifty move, and Cedric Hansen came out of his net to kind of tip that one away as Travis Broman takes a stick right to the face, no call, right in front of us. Looked like a clear, looked like something should have been called there, Mike.
Yeah, it looks like it was a high stick call up in Broman, but refs didn't call.
Now back in front of them to Everson, to Jelkvitz as this game's gotten crazy these past couple minutes as Josh Zizek exits the zone for the Lakers. Zizek has Sullivan advanced with him, but he's going to go behind the Utica net and get tangled up there as it's taken away by Cameron Bartkowski. Utica trying to go the other way, 10:52 remaining in the second period, 3-0 Utica lead. And what was just a great opportunity for the Lakers denied by Gianluca Baguetta, the senior goaltender from Ontario, as Zizek gets it up to Sullivan, entering the Utica zone. Sullivan takes a shot, easily had it away there. One of the easier saves Baguetta has had to make, and he's made some great ones. Utica College trying to get something going at center ice. Allen gets it over on the wing, fighting along there for the Lakers as Rutkowski calling for it, but instead it's over to Dill, who took a pass in front of the net, and it's tipped away there. I think Carson Vance might have made a good defensive play as Dill tangled up once again. Zaguire in there as well for Utica, but it's taken away by DeCarlo up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc entering the Utica zone with a pass over to DeCarlo, who kind of had it in his stick and then lost it back behind the net. DeCarlo over to LeBlanc at the point to McMillan, who rips his shot, and a good pad save there by Baguetta. Novik now battling down low, tried to get over to Pissarro, but instead it's DeCarlo in the high slot who took a shot, tipped away once again. Utica really not afraid to make some really good blocks.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to unpack here from that whole segment of playing. You know, going back to that 2-on-1 with Pissarro and Broman, Pissarro did a great job at getting the puck to Broman, and it looks like Broman just couldn't really get his stick on to immediately get the one-timer off, so he had to take a second to really set up a shot, as it allowed Baguetta to really see the puck, and I mean, still remarkable save, reaching out his right leg to make a beautiful pad save on Broman to keep the Lakers scoreless here so far. Baguetta really proving strong for this Utica team.
Someone needs to call SportsCenter on that replay provided by WTOP 10. Such a great save by Baguetta to rob Broman, as we are now behind the net of Utica College as they clear the zone to McMillan playing in his own end. Tried to get it up on the wing to Spink, but Spink kind of just cleared it in there as Brown will chase behind the net. Dill calling for it, but instead Utica will swing it around behind the net up to Ott. Ott trying to get something going the other way. He had Zapata, but he decides to just dump it into Hansen. As Hansen fires that one, maybe a little bit of an ill-advised pass there as Zapata keeps it in for Utica, unable to clear the zone of the Lakers. Zapata looking for Ott in front, it's tipped again. Rebound, the puck is loose in front, no one knows where it is. Zapata finally gets it, but a good job by Spink to tangle him up No shot registered there for Utica, but good job defensively.
This Oswego defense so far has been doing great on both ends of the ice. I mean, they go up a few 2-on-1s, but so far have been strong.
As Ott carries in, Donovan Ott, a nifty move and a good poke check there by Carter Allen to keep Utica's lead from going from 3-0 to 4-0 with 8:35 remaining in this second period. Fitzpatrick enters the zone for Utica, but it's taken away by Carter Allen behind his own net. Allen over to Molinaro on the wing, and Molinaro's just going to dump that one in, and it looks like we're going to get an icing call, but Lakers look pretty unhappy, and with a break in the action with 8:21 remaining in the second period, we're going to send it to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramato. Ben.
Luke, thank you. Well, Gianluca Baguetta has been the big storyline in this second period because we had a couple really nice Lakers goal opportunities. You talked a lot about that. One by Travis Broman, which to me, the net was completely open, and I don't know how Baguetta was able to get himself in front of the puck so quickly, but he was able to and denied the Lakers of their first goal of the game. Luke, Mike, back to you.
Thanks, Ben. Of course, Ben with a great view of that behind the net of Baguetta as the Lakers really got to get something going. 8 minutes to go, but Utica is going to enter the zone here with Jelkvitz. Jelkvitz got this scoring going for Utica, but he's going to fire an errant pass to Rutkowski, and Utica College is going to have to reset, but Solo carries for the Lakers. Solo up in the wing to Molinaro, but that's going to skip by, and really just some sloppy passing for the Lakers.
Yeah, you know, as I stated before, their first period, their passing came off really strong, but now it looks like they're reaching too far on passes. They're not connecting, and it's resulting in the Lakers not being able to really establish something in the offensive zone.
Lakers trying to get something going with Travis Broman, the guy that you mentioned in the pregame. Scores in bunches, so it'd be big for the Lakers if he could get something going here. Passero gets it up to Gillespie. Gillespie tried to find Broman, but a good job by that Utica defense, and now Utica with a chance going the other way. Holland, who had that third goal and a good poke check by Carson Vance, keeps anything from going towards Cedric Hansen, who we haven't heard from much, which is probably a good sign for this Lakers defense. Now entering the zones, Broman took a hard wrister, and a good job there by Baguetta to make the save. Now to the point to Carson Vance. Vance fires it over to the right wing to Antonucci, who had a tough time controlling, but he's going to dump it behind to Passero. In front of the net to Gillespie, who's fighting for it, still controls. Gillespie in the high slot is shot, and a good block there by Vaden McManus. Just got his stick and his leg out in front of that one to prevent a shot by Gillespie. As Utica trying to enter the zone, trying to catch the Lakers in a change, and they do, as here's an opportunity in front. A big shot there by Landrigan. And a good save by Cedric Hansen. First time we've really seen him make a save tonight.
Yeah, what the Lakers are going to need is they're going to need to really generate some offensive movement down low because their defensemen are doing a great job at the blue line at seeing shots. Not usually do you see these many shots from defensemen usually reach the goalie. Baguetta's been making a lot of great pass saves so far from shots from the point.
Big shot there from the point by Daniel Fritz. But it's going to go wide as Landrigan controls back to Fritz. Fritz over to Bartkowski. He's going to dump that one into Osmondson, but Osmondson unable to get a stick on it. And good news for Lakers, haven't heard a lot from him. As it's to the point, a big shot, rebound in front opportunity, a good job by McMillan, and another big save by Cedric Hansen to rob Osmondson, who leads all freshmen in the country in scoring as Tanner Spink carries in for the Lakers. Maybe the save the Lakers needed for some momentum. Derek Brown has his pass stolen away, and now Utica countering 2-on-2 the other way. Landrigan's just going to chip that one in. He needs a breather, but a big save there by Cedric Hansen.
Yeah, that's what you kind of find those tide turnings to come with big saves. You know, obviously the goalie's not going to help out the offense, but if the offense sees that good save like that, it'll usually get them going.
Ott carries into the zone, but a good defensive play there by Tyler Curry to steer him away. Now Ott battling behind the Lakers net. Allen now on the far wing gets it to Zyzik. Zyzik exits the zone to Molinaro, who's moving up the middle with Sullivan on his left, but Sullivan had his pocket picked there by Jared Fitzpatrick, who got it up the wing to Ott. Donovan Ott with a shot and a good glove save by Cedric Hansen, giving this Lakers crowd something to cheer for, and he's looked good early on.
That's one thing to note about here is that even though they're down 3-0, this Laker team and the Laker faithful are very, very, very vocal so far through tonight. I mean, even with, as you all heard, with that save from Cedric Hansen, the whole crowd kind of, you know, it was the most noise, the loudest we've heard it in this building so far tonight.
5:27 remaining in this second period. 3-0 lead for Utica College as the Lakers have an opportunity to go 4-on-2 here. Sullivan has Zyzik up the middle, but he's going to go to the side, and maybe not a great chance there. It's stolen away, and not a great decision there, as the Lakers had 4-on-2, and Sullivan kind of just carried that into the corner. As now Utica moving the other way, 2-on-3. They don't have many numbers, but Jelkovich has it. Put a good pass in front. Cedric Hansen saves it and then swats it out of his own crease. As now fighting behind the boards, McManus gets it at the point, battling with Pissarro. As Jelkovich gets it at center ice, and Utica's going to reset to Daniel Fritz. Fritz, the big defenseman, moves in, takes a shot, but got hit even harder by Carter Allen as that puck steered away to Kyler Curry. Curry's just going to clear the Lakers zone to Rutkowski for Utica with 4:35 remaining in the second period here on WMIO 88.9. Luke Owens alongside Mike Velarde. Ben Gramato, of course, is our man inside the glass. And speaking of our man inside the glass, with an icing call, 4:23 to go in the second period, we're going to send it to Ben Gramato. Ben.
Yeah, well, the Lakers' offensive struggles really come down to just not making solid first passes. Zizek's pass to Sullivan was not online, and that was an opportunity, the potential pass Baguetta, but just not able to get anything going offensively here. Luke, Mike, back to you.
Nothing going offensively for the Lakers. They do own the shots on goal battle, 16-15, but where it matters most, 3-0 Utica College in the second period, as Everson is going to steal that one in the Oswego State zone, stolen away there, as Solo battles down low. Solo gets it over to Carter Allen, who's tangled up there for a moment, but he's finally freed, gets it over to Broman to Gillespie. Gillespie gets it up once again to Solo. The defenseman showing some moves, but a good job and a good steal there, and no penalty called as Osmondson was kind of dragged down to the ice by Solo. But the Lakers 3-on-2 now. Gillespie carries in, gets it over to Bunka. Bunka shot, score! Ryan Bunka, and the Lakers have cut this lead to 3-1.
Yeah, Ryan Bunka with his first career collegiate goal through 10 games played, and finally gets not only his first goal, but his first point. Congratulations to him, the sophomore out of Unionville, Ontario. And also, let's unpack that goal because it was a beauty. What a great move from the Oswego offense. You know, this is their second odd man rush going the other way. Then you had Bunka kind of coming up from the slot, and it was a pass back, I believe, from Zizek to Bunka, who just sniped it on Baguetta to give the Lakers some life.
3-1 now, 3:33 remaining in the second period, as McMillan carries behind Hansen, maybe the life the Lakers need, but Utica trying to counter here as Osmondson carried in, but he had his pocket picked, as LeBlanc now carrying along the near side, chips it in and chases past McManus, keeping it in the Utica zone. Zizek has his pockets picked there by Dill, gets it up to Osmondson, who took a big hit there by Max Novick. No call. Utica wanted a hit from behind, and it looks like we're going to get one, as Novick didn't love that call there, but they're going to get him for the cross-check to the back.
Yeah, looks like Utica's power play is going to get a second chance to maybe might suppress this Lakers crowd as they seem to get some life back and suppress this Lakers offense, which just scored. So they're going to get 2 minutes to try to hopefully, well, they look to increase their lead to 4-1, another 3-goal lead. Or maybe Oswego's penalty kill will come strong a second time around.
Dill wins the faceoff for Utica College. As with 2:58 remaining, Utica College goes to work on the power play. Have not converted yet today, as Larson parries to the point to Rutkowski. Rutkowski rips his shot, a good block in front, another rebound, and it goes wide. Cedric Hansen made a good play there as it's back to the point to Rutkowski for the Pioneers. Minute 37 remaining on this opportunity as Larson carries in, a big shot goes wide, another rebound goes in front, and a good job by Cedric Hansen manning his post. Larson gets at the point, and that was going to be cleared as Mitch Emerson has the opportunity, but he looks a little bit too gassed, so he'll chip it down. But some good opportunities early on for Utica College and a couple shots that go wide.
Yeah, with a minute 15 left on this power play for Utica, they're going to look to try to set up. And I think that their success is going to come with just kind of keeping the puck to the perimeter of the offensive zone and trying to look for a setup there.
2:08 remaining. It is officially a cross-checking call on Max Novick, as Carson Vance is going to carry behind the Lakers. Not trying to clear the zone, does a good job to control, and now he's going to flip it all the way down. So with 50 seconds remaining, the Lakers get a line change, and Utica College, not a great unit, and it's been showing so far, and the Lakers penalty kill maybe doing a better job than they had done in the past. as those numbers kind of inflated as Utica carries in a big shot there, goes wide as Osmondson. Good job defensively by Jody Sullivan as Alan Kavanaugh battling for it. Utica College gets it back to the point to Fritz. Daniel Fritz, a pass over that time, and a shot from the point. Big save, rebound, and a good job there by Cedric Hansen. And a shot came from Connor Landrigan, who does have a goal in this game. 3-1. Oswego State obviously trying to grab some momentum, and I think it starts right now with this penalty kill unit.
Definitely starts with this penalty kill unit, and I want to look nowhere farther than Cedric Hansen, who came in, obviously probably didn't expect to come into tonight. Net, here he is, playing solid for this Lakers defense so far, really helping them out, and has done a great job at seeing the puck so far.
Utica College wins the faceoff. 15 seconds remaining on this power play as Allen gets it at the point. Pass over to Bartkowski. Bartkowski looking for a shot as the penalty expires. 3 seconds to go as Allen looking at the post, fires a shot. That one goes a good block in front. Even strength once again, but Larson still controls inside the Oswego State zone. Allen with a shot, that one tipped wide. Cedric Hansen didn't see it, but luckily for the Lakers, it went wide as Gillespie is going to enter the Utica zone and fire a pass in front. That one stolen away by Larson. A good defensive effort there. Now Utica trying to go the other way with Brett Everson. Everson tangled up by McMillan. Trying to find someone, a good job just skating and dumping that one down low as Holland gets it up to McManus. McManus tried to get one, and look out, that puck is going all the way out. And 31.4 seconds remaining in the second period. We're going to send it one more time to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramado. Ben.
Well, thank you, Luke. Well, that goal from Ryan Bunka couldn't come at a more crucial time for the Lakers, who really have not had much success offensively over this since the new year turned. But Bunka just finding the 5-hole of the Geta, who wasn't able to get down in the butterfly position, who's been fantastic all day. So nice job by Bunka of putting it in the back of the net. Mike Luke, back to you.
Second line of Utica College is in, but it's been their top line tonight as Max Novick out of the penalty box. 20 seconds to go in this second period. 3-1 lead for the Pioneers of Utica, the number 7 team in the nation, beating the number 15 team in the nation, Oswego State. And you'd think even one loss this weekend would bump them out of the polls. As with 10 seconds left, Utica is going to try to enter the Oswego State zone, but they're just going to chip it over. Stolen by Max Novick, and he's just going to run out the clock as the second period comes to an end here on WNYO 88.9, also simulcasting on WTOP 10. Lakers go into the locker room trailing 3-1, but a big goal by Ryan Bunka trying to get a little bit of that momentum back.
Definitely. I mean, when you come out of a period scoring more than the other team, even if last period wasn't the same case, you always kind of want to pick where you went good, where you went wrong, and how you can improve on that. And I think that this period definitely better for this Laker team than it was in the first period, and I think that they can only look to improve in the third period, but it's not going to be with any ease, as they really have to worry about clearing pucks out of the slot still. I mean, with Cedric Hansen in net for this Laker team, it's really going to help them in the sense that they got a new face behind net. They have Hansen, who, you know, he doesn't really get a lot of playing time, especially this season, but he's able to come in and really control this game, and he's going to be kind of the piggyback and the quarterback as to how this team's going to play, because if he plays well, this team has a chance to really come back, but if he starts to fluke off, then maybe they're not going to be as strong. But I think that from what I've seen so far from him tonight, he's really coming in strong.
These teams dead even in terms of numbers, 16-16 in the face-off circle, 17-17 shots on goal. Utica College leads in the goals, of course, 3-1. The most important numbers are on the scoreboard. And for Utica College, first goal came from Kasper Jelkvitz, followed by Eric Holland, and then Connor Landergan, puts them up 3-0. Ryan Bunka gets his first career goal to cut it to 3-1. It just seems like Utica really got the better opportunities. The Lakers matching them in shots, but maybe not enough opportunities in front of the net in terms of rebounds and positioning, where Utica College has really done a good job catching the Lakers off guard.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not 3-1 without reason. Like you said, this team's really been 50-50 in terms of, you know, kind of an even strength game so far, but it's 3-0 with a reason, and that's, you really want to look to one thing really that happened twice, and it's those 2-on-1s that the Lakers defense keeps on giving. And to prevent that is you can't have your defenseman pitch too far up. You got to watch the pinches. You can't push too far up also, because if you get caught out of position and you have a 2-on-1 going the other way, there's a chance, like we saw tonight, that the other team is going to score.
And of course, with the end of the second period, we're going to have our second period intermission report. It'll be Ben Gramado and Neil Boddicker here on WNYO 88.9, the Laker Radio Network. Utica College leads 3-1 here inside the Morano Campus Center Ice Arena, and they have looked like the 7th best team in the nation. So now we're going to take a moment to hand it over to Ben Gramado and Neil Boddicker. 25 before we get action going. Luke Owens joined alongside Mike Velarde, and of course you'll hear from Ben Gramado, our man inside the glass. 3-1 lead for Utica College. A little bit of life towards the end of the period. The goal from Ryan Bunka, but also, Mike, it looked like the play of Cedric Hansen kind of got Oswego State playing a little bit better as well. Yeah, like I said, when you make these goaltender switches, sometimes it's not really to discourage the goalie that was in before, but to kind of maybe spark the offense or spark the team something, which I think, compared to their play when Riche was in net to now, it definitely kicked something as their defense was lights out since then, and they were even able to score a goal of their own as they come into this period down 3-1. Oswego State, as you said, Mike, trailing 3-1. They'll be going from our left to our right here in the Steve Levy press box. Utica College will move from our right to our left as 28 seconds to go before puck drop in this third period. Both teams taking the ice, and for Utica College, once again, Kasper Jelkovitz got the scoring started, followed by Eric Holland and Connor Landrigan for this Utica College team that's ranked 7th in the nation, and they have looked very impressive so far. Yeah, to me, this is definitely a must-win game for the Lakers if they plan to stay in talks for not even being a bid for the NCAA tournament, but to even keep their rank. They really have to come out of this game, maybe not with the win, but at least with some sort of presence there to show, hey, we fought this game to the end. In-state rivalry, bragging rights on the line here as the third period puck is dropped. You're listening on WNYO 88.9, also watching on our simulcast courtesy of WTOP 10 as Cedric Hansen plays that puck behind his net over to Derek Brown. Brown trying to exit the Lakers zone, but he can't as Fitzpatrick did a good job keeping it in. Novick now carries behind Cedric Hansen. He's looking up, trying to find something for this Lakers offense. 9:30 remaining in this game. Lakers trail 3-1. It's stolen away by Ott. Ott in the high slot gets it over to Orr, takes a shot, and a good paddle save by Cedric Hansen. That's another 2-on-1 opportunity that this Lakers team should not give up, and it started with Max Novick kind of losing the puck as he brought it across the blue line. The puck ended up behind him. He ended up in front of the puck, almost near the red line in the neutral zone, and it left Macmillan on the other end of a 2-on-1, but it was a great save by Cedric Hansen to keep this game from getting away. Face-off won by the Pioneers, but that time it's going to be carried away to Travis Broman in this Lakers offense, but another turnover there. And Broman lays the boomstick on Dill that time. And it looks like they're going to get something. Oh, and it looks like behind the net, Anthony Pissarro is down. He's grabbing the head. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
I didn't see that one either. I was looking over at the hit that Broman kind of had, and I thought that was what the call was, but it looks like Pissarro is still down as Vance and Gillespie help the trainer over to Pissarro as he gets on one knee trying to get back up. But going back, only just about a minute into this period, this Lakers team, what they have to worry about already giving up a 2-on-1, their defense has to not skate too far, not get too fancy with the puck. They really have to worry about just controlling it in their own zone and then giving it to their forwards to through the neutral zone as Pissarro gets up and skates off.
And Pissarro
no
making
help.
his way off the ice. As you said, no help. Gillespie kind of trailing next to him as he'll make his way off the ice. Scary hit. Of course, Anthony Pissarro tied for this team lead in points with 15, 2 goals, 13 assists, and he is just so influential on that second line alongside Michael Gillespie and Travis Broman. Pissarro's going straight to the locker room. And this is a Lakers team that has really 3 2/3 lines tonight. They've been using Ryan Bunka as a forward, but now they're going to have to keep plugging in guys to fill in now with Pissarro out. And you have Scorpio, Fletcher, and Kirkby all scratched as play resumes. 19:05 remaining in the game as Mitch Emerson tried to get it, but Utica was a touch offsides. They'll have to tag up as Carter Allen plays it over to Mitch Emerson on the far boards. Tyler Curry brings it up the middle. He's got a 3-on-2 to Travis Broman. Broman looked like he lost the puck, but it's still in the high slot as Tyler Curry controls at the point. Curry's going to dump it down behind the net to Emerson. Emerson looked like he got tangled up with that ref as he has it taken away by Fritz, who got hit hard there by Gillespie. Gillespie controls over to Allen at the point. Allen controls, takes a shot, and a good block there in front by Brandon Osmondson, and now numbers going, but Tyler Dill for Utica decides to dump it and get a line change. But a good opportunity there for the Lakers. 3-on-2, it seems like they just haven't got any shots on those opportunities as Curry's going to dump that in past Zyzek to Molinaro behind the Utica net. Molinaro battling along the far half wall, tries to dump it behind the net to Zyzek, but it's going to go a little bit too far there as battling along there is Bartkowski, who had it in front of the Utica net for a second. Dangerous play, but is able to exit the zone, but Carson Vance is able to take it at the blue line. Vance chips it in. No one home there for the Lakers as Cameron Bartkowski now is going to send that one all the way down. As Jaguar, a good play by Ryan Bunka, who scored his first collegiate goal in the second period, gets it up to Zyzek. Zyzek with the nifty move, big shot, and a good save by Baguetta with the glove, but a weird angle on that shot as now behind the net once again is Zyzek. We have a Utica player down, but play continues in front of the net, and Utica's able to clear it, and it looked like that was Brett Everson, number 11, that is slow to get up, and with an icing call, you wonder if they're going to make him stay on the ice for this.
Yeah, that was kind of a rough hit as he was still down on the ice, and it looks like he's going to be able to get off the bench here as what looks like number 36, Dante Zapata, will take his spot as the refs give him a break and allow him to kind of relax, as it was a tough hit. He was on the ice, but he was able to also get off. I'd imagine he probably sits out his shift, just recatches his breath, and we should probably hopefully see him back on the ice.
Big hit there laid by Jody Sullivan, as you saw on the WTOP replay, as face-off won by the Lakers, keeping in their own zone, trying to get over to McMillan on the near side point, but it's going to be cleared down there by Utica as Jelkovitz is going to chase it, but it's going to go all the way down for an icing, and with the stoppage in play, we're going to send it to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramato. Ben.
Yeah, going back to that last play, that was actually Sullivan who laid that hit, throwing his shoulder, and they're almost surprised that there wasn't a penalty called because it looked to be a little bit egregious, but luckily for the Lakers, they're able to get away with one right there. Mike, Luke, back to you.
Thank you, Ben, and 17-10 remaining in this game as Max Novick gets it over to Travis Broman. Broman battling along on the far half wall, trying to get something going towards the Utica net, but he fails to do so as Jaguar exits his own 3-on-2. Jaguar looked like he wanted it back, but instead it's going to be a nifty move back for Utica, and that was Zapata still controlling the puck in front of that. Gets a pass right in front to Jaguar, and it looked like he wasn't paying attention there as that one skipped past his stick. Battling behind the net now is Jaguar, but the Lakers are able to take it away as Anthony Pissarro is on the ice. good news for the Lakers as Passero's going to take it in, try to get it over to Novick, but that was a good play by Fritz defensively. Passero now behind the Utica net, try to get it in front. No dice. Carter Allen, a great job there, using the hands to keep it in, but Utica College now able to clear. Ott with a potential breakaway opportunity broken up by Spink, and a big hit, and that is going to be a high sticking call, as it looks like that's Jared Fitzpatrick, the senior captain, and that was a scary collision there.
Yeah, it was a scary collision. Looked like it was Utica on Utica, though, as it as Fitzpatrick ran into Ott, and they both kind of just collided with the sticks coming up high. So it looks like the face-off is going to go into the Lakers zone.
Interesting chain of events going on here as Fitzpatrick looks like he's favoring that right leg as he heads off to the Utica bench. Face-off won there by the Lakers, and they're able to clear the zone. 16-11 remaining in this game. 3-1 lead for Oswego State as Landrigan's going to dump that one down low to Tyler Dill. Dill battling with Allen behind the Lakers net, trying to find Osmondson, the freshman, who once again has been very quiet tonight, but it's taken away by Dill in the high slot. Fires one way wide of Cedric Hansen, and the Lakers now with some numbers. Derek Brown carries it up on the wing, dumps it down low to Tanner Spink. Spink was taken out there by Rutkowski, a good hit, and he is able to control the puck once again. Spink using his body down behind the Utica College net, gets it over to Emerson. Emerson to the point to Curry, took a shot, and a good save there by Baguetta, and a good shot from the point, but not a lot of traffic in front for a rebound.
No, the Lakers so far, though, so far through this third period, have been getting the puck over the blue line, but not really getting the offensive push that they want, or those chances that they're really looking for without really testing Baguetta. You know, he got a lot of tests early in the first period and the second period, but not so much this far, but it is early in this third period. So I hopefully look to see if he can get some tested, maybe a couple more chances throughout the night.
As Jeff Soul's going to dump that one all the way down as Utica plays behind their own net. 15-20 remaining here on WNYO as Utica's going to chip that one down, and we have an icing, and with 15-16 remaining in this game, we're going to send it to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramado. Ben.
Yeah, well, going back to that long shot, you know, rebound attempt wasn't really given the opportunity because Baguetta was able to immediately pounce on the puck, but nice shot by the Lakers. They're going to need more of those if they're going to want chances to score. Mike Luke, back to you.
Thank you, Ben, and with 15:09 now remaining, still 3-1 Utica College lead. Last goal came from Oswego State off the stick of Ryan Bunka, his first collegiate goal. Lakers exit the zone to DiCarlo. DiCarlo moving in one-on-one, a nifty move. Good job by McManus, pass in front, scores! Anthony Passero took a big hit a moment ago, but a great pass from Alex DiCarlo, and just like that, it's 3-2 Utica.
Anthony Passero really having a great year so far. Earlier in Buffalo with Sal and I on the call, he got his, he got his 100th point of his career, and now he gets his third goal of the season with 16th point on the season through 12 games. So he's been having a great year so far, stellar year. And the Lakers are really trying to fight back in this game as they have now scored 2 straight goals.
And quickly, we're going to send it to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramado. Ben, what did you see on that goal?
Well, how about Alex DiCarlo on the puck work, getting it out in front of the net and giving a beautiful pass back to Passero, who's able to net that in. Great play by the freshman. He's been playing really well in this one. Mike Luke, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. And Alex DiCarlo, really nifty pass over to Anthony Passero. And Passero with that goal takes the team lead. 16 points, as you mentioned. Third goal of the year. More of an assist guy this year. But that time it was Alex DiCarlo finding him.
Every time I've seen Alex DiCarlo in this lineup, for all the games that I've seen him play so far, he just provides a more and more reason of why he should stay and not get scratched, as he's been playing phenomenal for a freshman for this Lakers team with his 3rd assist on the season.
As with 14:28 remaining in this game, Josh Zizek controls behind the Lakers net, back to the point to McMillan. McMillan tried to slide it over to Novick, who takes a shot, and that one was blocked in front. A good job there by Utica College clearing the zone, and now going the other way is Eric Holland. Holland moves in, but a good poke check by McMillan as the Lakers crowd and bench trying to get them in, as Novick catches Utica on a line change, trying to make something go the other way, but instead he's going to go right down behind the net. Novick tried to pass it in front to Sullivan, who whiffed on a shot, as a good job there by Jared Fitzpatrick going the other way for Utica. and that's going to go all the way down. No icing call as Ott beat that one out behind Cedric Hansen. Ott carries along that far half wall. He's going to dump it behind Hansen, and it looks like the Lakers may be getting some energy going, and that's good for them because this Utica College team brought it for the first period and a half, and now the Lakers trying to counter. 13:30 remaining in the game here on WNYO 88.9. Gillespie gets it up on the wing. He tried to chip it in to Pissarro, who just scored that second goal, who gets it over back to Gillespie. Gillespie working in back to Broman. That pass went just wide to the point. Tyler Curry trying to work it in, gets it down low to Pissarro. Pissarro looking for someone, finds Gillespie with a shot, and a good save by Gianluca Baghetta to stop Gillespie from scoring there.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Gillespie right out in front. Even a better save by Baghetta. He's been really playing great for this Utica team. He has given up a few goals now, but that doesn't change his play in the sense that he's been doing a great job of seeing the puck and reading the shooting lanes very well. I mean, he's been really getting in the right place at the right time to stop this game from getting away.
Face-off one by Emerson. Back to Allen, who took a shot, and that one's going to go just wide of Baghetta as it's back to center ice to Tyler Curry, who works it back to his partner Carter Allen, who they haven't played together all season long, but used to seeing them together. As Mitch Emerson works into the Utica zone, took a shot. That one was tipped wide to Spink behind the net. No one was home there for the Lakers. Utica had a chance to clear, but doesn't. Tanner Spink still working behind the net, tried to get a pass in front, but a good job by McManus to clear the Utica zone. And now Spink had an opportunity for what could have been a breakaway, but a good job to get back in front to Brown, who spins and fires a shot wide. Missed opportunity there by the Lakers, but they still have the puck in the Utica zone. Mitch Emerson battling alongside Brandon Usmanson, and Usmanson's able to tap that one over to Vaden McManus. Lakers keeping the puck in the Utica zone. DeCarlo, who just had a big assist a moment ago to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back to the point. Carter Allen rips the shot off the post. Goalie's best friend as that puck hits metal. And with 12:10 remaining in this game, we're going to send it to the man that had a great view on that one, Ben Gramado. Ben.
Yeah, Luke, that one just went right off the top right post of the goal. Luckily for Baghetta, because that looked to be a near goal by Carter Allen. And the Lakers continue their offensive aggressiveness. And we've already seen that result in one goal. And I think they're going to score another one soon the way they're playing. Mike, Luke, back to you.
Thanks, Ben. 12 minutes remaining here on 88.9. Utica College leading the Oswego State Lakers 3-2 in a matchup of top 15 teams in Division III hockey. Utica College trying to get it down below behind Hansen, but Carson Vance laying the body there. The defenseman transfer as that's spun in front of the net. Easy clear away there by Cedric Hansen to DeCarlo, who pops that one way high in the air to center ice, where LeBlanc tried to keep it in but could not. Back into the Oswego State defensive zone to Carson Vance. Vance up to DeCarlo. DeCarlo moving with speed. The freshman to the high slot finds Bunka, but it looked like the left-hander just could not get his stick on that one, coming in an awkward angle. Bunka to the point to DeCarlo, who lost it, and now Holland, an opportunity for a breakaway for Utica. Holland looking, takes a shot, and a good blocker save by Cedric Hansen. Back in front of the net, back to Jody Sullivan, and the Lakers trying to go 2-on-2. Sullivan with Zizek to his left. Takes a shot, save rebound in front. He scored! Josh Zizek ties this game up at 3.
I mean, I want to bring you back to that 2-on-1 going the other way for Utica, and it started off, that goal started off of that. That was a great play by Carson Vance to tell DeCarlo to peel off the attacker, go to the open man. I'm the defenseman back. I'm going to take away the shooter. So he did that successfully. Then DeCarlo had a great clear. Sitting at the slot, was able to move the puck down the ice, which set up a beautiful goal for Josh Zizek as he scores his 4th on the year and 33rd in his career.
Utica College tries to take a timeout to stop the bleeding. We're going to send it to our man inside the glass. Ben Gramado had a great view on that goal. Ben.
Well, Luke, as I said, it was only a matter of time before Oswego broke through the ice and scored another goal, finally figuring out this Utica College defense. And whoa, Josh Zizek just completely unguarded there and off the rebound, putting it in. But give credit to Sullivan for creating that opportunity for Zizek as the Lakers tie this one up. And the way the momentum has turned, I wouldn't be surprised if we see more Oswego State goals, because when this team gets hot and they start scoring, they score in bunches. We already seen 2 quick goals within a short amount of time. So let's see how Utica responds. Mike, Luke, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Game knotted up at 3 apiece, 11:04 remaining in this game. And Mike, we got a long ways to go here, but an exciting last couple of minutes as this Oswego State faithful trying to will this Lakers team to victory late.
Yeah, they definitely fought back, and this game definitely deserves to be a tie. The Lakers deserve to have a fighting chance in this game for how well they've played the last 2 periods so far. The first period was a little rough. They came into the second period a little rough, but since that goaltender change, since that third Utica goal, they really were able to turn this game around in their favor.
As Derek Brown tries to carry up center ice for the Lakers, Utica College looking for answers here as the crowd kind of starts to get into it for this Lakers team. It was silent after a 3-0 lead. Lakers battle back, 3-3 game after Josh Zizek scores back in front of the net. 10:40 remaining in the game. Lakers control to Mitch Emerson. Emerson, the face-off down with the shot, got through. Good save there by Got a rebound. Shot goes wide off the stick of Max Novick. McMillan dumps it, over to Mitch Emerson. Now down to Terrence Spink behind the net. Zapata trying to clear right now, and he does. Gets it over on the wing to Cameron Bartkowski. The Utica defenseman's gonna clear that one in, and that is a big icing call as the faceoff will now go all the way down to the Lakers end. We'll see if they can get anything going off the drop.
Well, Luke, so far, I mean, this Lakers team, now what they have to do, they can't let the game get away from them. The momentum definitely turned more towards their way. They've been able to establish a controlling force, but now it's a matter of not getting ahead of themselves. The game, there's still 10 minutes left in regulation. It's still tied 3-3, so they still have to at least get something going for them if they want to at least win this game.
10:09 remaining in this game. 3-3 tie. Why is that number significant? Last 2 meetings between Utica College and Oswego State have ended in 3-3 ties. So one of these teams trying to come away with a win here in the Murano Campus Center Ice Arena. Puck is behind the Utica net, not moving much as Gillespie and Broman are both tied up by some Utica Pioneers behind the net. Puck still out, and now it's taken away by Gillespie. Gillespie looking in front of the net. He finds Tyler Curry. Curry with the shot, and a good block there by Fritz for Utica College, getting a stick on the puck as Utica just trying to find something. They can't clear the zone though. It's Carter Allen dumping it behind the net to Anthony Pissarro. And Utica finally able to clear, and oh, it looked like Gillespie played it with a high stick is gonna be the call. I thought it was originally an offside.
I thought it was gonna be an offsides call too, because it looked clearly onside from my angle. I mean, we have a great view of the blue line here, but then I saw the ref signal a high stick, and then I thought, all right, I could see that going that way. Breaking the action. The crowd wasn't too happy about it because they thought it was offsides too. I'd only assume. Nonetheless, we have a Lakers face-off, face-off at the neutral zone.
Face-off won there by Utica. The Pioneers trying to answer here as Allen chips it in. Vance playing behind the Lakers net. Unable to clear though, and a good job there by Utica keeping it in. Back behind as Landrigan battles with Solo. Solo loses that battle, but Jody Sullivan is there to help him out. Taken away that time by Jeff Solo, but a good job by Landrigan. Fires one up, fluttered that one. A good blocker save, or excuse me, a leg pad save by Cedric Hansen. Utica keeping it in now as a good job by Osmondson, but finally is taken away by Molinaro. Osmondson, you can see why he leads all freshmen scoring, as that one's in front of that. Rebound for Utica, shot right in front of the net, no one home, and the Lakers unable to clear. Back to the point and shot, and a good block by Joseph Molinaro. Lakers had numbers, 3-on-2. Josh Zizek moves up the right wing. Zizek to Sullivan. Sullivan is shot, and a big save there. Rebound in front, Vance took a shot, another save by Baguetta. 2 big ones. Carson Vance still trying to keep it in, but what a save by Gianluca Baguetta.
Baguetta with 2 great saves with the shot coming from Vance at the point. Usually when defense would try to look for that open shot as the puck kind of comes clear, and he did a great job of shooting it, but Baguetta did a great job of reading that play just as much.
Great saves by Baguetta as Novick carries it in for the Lakers. Novick takes a shot, blocked in front, rebound is still loose. Novick dumps it behind the net to DeCarlo. DeCarlo playing it on the near half wall as he tried to get it up to McMillan and does. McMillan at the point takes a shot, and that one might have got deflected away as Novick plays behind the net to LeBlanc. LeBlanc over to Pissarro, back to LeBlanc behind the net. LeBlanc moving it, takes a shot, rebound, and that one goes wide. Another good opportunity for the Lakers, and it's finally cleared by Utica College, but bad news because that one's going down. No icing called. I'm not sure why there wasn't an icing called. Didn't think that one got deflected, but maybe it did. Nevertheless, Max Novick carries for the Lakers. 7:20 remaining, 3-3 tie from the Moreno Campus Center Ice Arena, as that one is off the top of the glass, stays in, down low for Tanner Spink. Spink tried to get it to Emerson, but instead it's taken away by Utica College, moving the other way. Up on the wing, and that one is going to be offsides, and with 7:02 remaining, Mike, a tie game, and it's going to come down to the stretch run.
Yeah, going back to that icing call, I think it was because Oswego kind of got too close to the puck. Refs, you know, obviously you don't want to just sit there and babysit the puck as it comes across the red line. Wait until it make the icing call. So the refs were kind of didn't like that happening, which you see a lot. It happens more often than not. So they waved off the icing, and Oswego then had a rebound off of that.
As the faceoff won by Brett Everson for Utica, and that one's gonna be flipped. Look out, that one went out of play. And now with 6:57 remaining in this game, still 3-3, and we're gonna send it quickly to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramato. Ben.
Yeah, well, the Lakers offense has really come alive in this third period, and Bagetta, you know, keeping his team in the game at this point, because the way things have gone, it's the Lakers' game to lose. Mike, Luke, back to you.
Thank you, Ben, as momentum definitely has shifted, but good news for the Pioneers. Still 3-3. They'll carry behind their own net with Fritz. Fritz trying to exit the zone, and he does, but for a moment, and now a 2-on-2 opportunity as Holland gets it over from Everson. Larson trailing, but he's going to peel back for a moment here, trying to find someone but cannot, as Utica College with an opportunity here. Back out in front of the net, and a good job by Carter Allen to get a stick there, but kept in by Buster Larson. Larson tried to keep it in, and this time it's going to be steered over on the wing as Utica College trying to get it behind the net, get it to the point of Fritz, but it's stolen by Travis Broman, and the Lakers able to exit the zone. Broman dumped it in off the stick of Passero, but all the way back to Vaden McManus and Utica College. Pass intercepted at center ice by Josh Zizek. 6 minutes remaining, still tied 3-3 here on WNYL, the Laker Radio Network. Also simulcasting, of course, on WTOP 10. Luke Owens, Mike Velarde, and Ben Gramato is our man inside the glass. 5:50 now remaining. Utica tried to exit the zone, stolen for a moment by Josh Zizek, but instead it's going the other way with Utica College. Ott got it up on the wing to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick carries, and he's just going to dump it in and get a line change. But it looks like that's going to be Dante Zapata, the freshman, controlling, but instead it's taken by Zizek, and that's going to be dumped all the way down for an icing call.
Yeah, going back, you know, you always talk about the quote-unquote dreaded 3-goal lead that gets thrown around so many times in hockey, and we saw it here tonight as Utica was up 3-0 and then gave up 3 unanswered goals to the Lakers to tie this at 3 with 5:28 to go. It's gonna, I would want to say the next goal is probably going to win it.
As Osmondson wins the faceoff to Bartkowski. A shot from the point, good block there by Jody Sullivan to exit the zone. 5:20 remaining in this game, 3-3 tie. The Lakers and the Pioneers, in-state rivals. The Lakers have owned this series, especially on home ice, but last year on home ice a 3-3 tie. Carson Vance dumps and chases the speed down the wing. Vance takes a shot, and a good job there. An easy scoop up by Gianluca Baggetta. So 5:04 remaining. And really, Mike, it hasn't seemed like Utica's offense has really gotten going since the start of that second period.
No, they're less, I would say, decent offensive look besides a few 2-on-1 defensive mishaps would be that third goal that they scored with a beautiful one-timer from Holland. But other than that, I'd say it's mostly been all Oswego, but nevertheless, Utica's been playing great defense in their own zone because there's been a lot of opportunities that you'd see would go in for this Lakers team that hasn't.
Face-off one there by Utica. They carry it into the Oswego State zone as Larson chasing. Kind of dragged down Novick, and Novick laid a big hit there, no call. As Utica now chance in front of the net, a pass and a good pad save by Cedric Hansen. A really good opportunity there for Utica College, as that's going to go all the way down, no icing. Allen plays it behind his own net for Utica. That would be Justin Allen, not Carter Allen of the Oswego State Lakers. As now it's back to the point to DeCarlo. DeCarlo over to McMillan, takes a shot and a good block that time by Utica College's Holland. Has a goal and now a block to his name. 4:20 remaining in this game as Max Novick, number 20 for Oswego State, carries. Trying to enter the Utica zone, fans on a pass, finally gets up the wing to Spink. Spink dumps it down low to Emerson, but it's played that time by Baguetta. Baguetta played it, but Spink now has it once again behind the net as Utica College trying to keep it in. Here's Derek Brown. Brown back to Spink behind the net. He's tied up, but it's back to Brown. Brown tied up by Fritz. Daniel Fritz, a good job there as Utica able to clear the zone, and now they have a couple numbers if they want it, but they seem content to just dump that one down behind the net as Tyler Curry plays it for the Lakers. Curry back up to Spink. Now over on the wing to Derek Brown, and they're gonna get a call here as I'm not sure exactly what is being pointed to right now, but we're gonna have a face-off down, looks like inside the neutral zone.
Yeah, this Lakers team doing a great job so far for what they've been given in terms of opportunities, but Utica's no threat to be diminished as they have tied here 3-3. I think Utica is going to try to come out strong these last couple of minutes and maybe hopefully just look for a goal to put Lakers away.
And 3:30 remaining here on WNYO as the puck is carried into the Utica College zone by Zapata, but a good play there defensively by the Lakers to clear the zone. Keeping it inside the zone there was Kavanaugh. Regan Kavanaugh tried to dump it over to Ott, and Ott and Zizek battled behind the Oswego State net. Ott tangled up still with Zizek. Zizek comes away with the puck, and he's going to peel back and get his team reset. The captain tied the game at 3 at the 11-minute mark. Nothing since 3 minutes ago in this game. As I mentioned earlier, the last 2 meetings have resulted in overtime as Zizek's going to send that down, but Molinaro beats out the icing. Molinaro behind the net. A wraparound pass in front. Sullivan, oh, it just went wide. It looked like Sullivan maybe got tangled up, couldn't get a good shot off as Utica College trying to exit the zone, but Vance has it at the point. Vance trying to find Pissarro once again. Pissarro just a moment ago almost was able to take the lead as it's over to Broman. Broman in the high slot, tried to get it to Gillespie. Utica College able to clear the zone. Jeff Solo will play it for the Lakers at center ice. Now Carson Vance is going to recoil and chip that one to Pissarro, but it's going to be taken away by Joey Rutkowski. Rutkowski is going to dump that one in. The Oswego State transfer that played 10 games in a Lakers uniform his freshman year, now with Utica College, controls the puck now, but Pissarro is going to chip that one up to Broman, taken away by Daniel Fritz inside the Utica zone. Rutkowski back to Fritz. Oswego State keeping a heavy forecheck on with 1:55 remaining. Stolen away in front of that shot, scores! Utica College with the answer. Connor Landrigan, the junior, stolen in front of the net, puts it away, and the Pioneers reclaim the lead.
Yeah, Connor Landrigan's second goal of the night, and it's a good one because Oswego's defense, just another mishap, kind of not really playing it, and he was allowed to walk right in on Cedric Hansen. No real threat out in front as Landrigan is able to put Utica up by 1 with just about 2 minutes to play.
Landrigan's second goal on the night gives Utica College a 4-3 lead, and it looked like Jeff Solo just kind of got his skates tangled up, not even with the player, really just tripped himself up, and now 1:50 remaining. Oswego State trailing by 1. Might have to pull the goaltender. They've lost their last 2 games by 1. They've had a lot of chances, 6-on-5. Brown carries it in for the Lakers back to Novick. Hansen remains in net as it's dumped to Emerson. 1:35 remaining as Max Novick dumps it behind to Tanner Spink. Spink up to McMillan, who can't keep it in the zone with 1:30 left. And McMillan's going to have to touch up as Utica College controls, trying to get a pass to a man coming out of the box, but Max Novick did a good job to deny there. Brett Everson keeping a heavy forecheck on him as McMillan cycles back. 1:15 remaining as it pass up to Emerson. Emerson had a chance, peels back. Now he tries to pass in front to Spink. Spink with a shot, and it's blocked in front. And Utica clears the zone out to Carson Vance. 1 minute left in this game. Utica leads 4-3. Here's Carson Vance. We keep an eye on Cedric Hansen as it looks like he's going to exit the game. Lakers will get an extra skater as Broman's up on the wing. Broman pass in front, and Vance was tangled up, couldn't get a shot off. Anthony Pissarro down to Vance. Gillespie on is the extra skater, but Utica steals. That shot's going long, and that's going to be all the way down. And that's a big icing call because Oswego State now gets a face-off in their own end.
That was a great shot there by Broman coming down. And I guess he tried to get Vance because Vance was also coming down in that slot. Broman came down in that right wing, that near side faceoff dot, was able to shoot the puck very well and was kind of the shot came across right out in front of the slot, right where Vance was, but Vance couldn't get on a stick on it for a deflection, so the shot just ended up going wide into the far end boards. And
38.7 seconds remaining in this game, and with a brief timeout in the action, we're gonna send it one more time to our man inside the glass, Ben Gramado. Ben.
Thank you, Luke. Well, it seems for the Lakers here, they got to go with what's been working best for them, and that's the shot. That's really right inside the slot or the rebound opportunity. So let's see what they draw up here. But I like to see them go to Broman. Mike, Luke, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. As Fritz is going to control the faceoff for Utica, he's going to fire one down, and that's going to go once again for an icing call. 30.1 seconds remaining. You're listening on WNYO 88.9, the Laker Radio Network. And the last break in action, we had Coach Ed Gosick for the Lakers, also assistant coach John Whitelaw, talking to the referees, pointing towards that scoreboard. Not sure if it was a clock issue or what, but nevertheless, faceoff in the Oswego State offensive zone as Zizek wins the faceoff to Travis Broman. Broman in the slot, back to Novick. Novick to Gillespie, back to Novick. Novick looking for Passero to Broman, a shot. That one went wide in the high slot as Gillespie controls back to Novick. Gillespie over to Passero, back to Broman to Passero. Novick, 10 seconds ago, fires a shot. That one goes wide, back to Novick. Shot from Gillespie, rebound in front, puck loose, shot, oh, what a save by Gianluca Bagliuca. Now some pushing and shoving. Puck is frozen, 4 seconds to go, and Gianluca Bagliuca, highway robbery to keep his team up 4-3.
Have there be no more opportunities in this game, I think it would be fitting to end off on that one with another great save from Bagliuca. I mean, he's been really solid for this Utica team. Giving up 3 unanswered goals is one thing, but it would be a lot more if it wasn't for him in net. Reading the puck very well, cutting off any second chances that have been happening. I mean, Broman was right down and low, had a great second chance opportunity that Bagliuca just completely denied him on with 4.3 to go. This Lakers team, they've been playing strong for how the game has been.
Here we go, 4.3 to go. Josh Zizek wins the faceoff, back to Novick, 3 to go. Novick's gonna carry, takes a shot, and another save, rebound in front, and that one almost went in, but the buzzer sounds, and now we have a lot of extracurriculars going on. Travis Broman looked like, not sure if he threw a punch, but definitely some pushing and shoving. We have helmets off. Donovan Ott's helmet has been ripped off of his head. Refs trying to clear everyone, but the buzzer has sounded. Oswego State falls to Utica College 4-3.
Yeah, that all started that near end scrum. I mean, there was a loose puck. As the buzzer sounded, we both saw the puck kind of kick off to the left of Bagliuca, which kind of showed that, had there be an extra 2 seconds, you didn't know how the game would end. You didn't know if the Lakers could tie it. It always comes down to those final seconds. It's always what if there was time, but there wasn't. The game ended. Utica wins this one 4-3. Gillespie did end up on the ice, which is probably why Broman got so physical, and Fitzgerald was right there with him on Utica, and a whole lot of extracurriculars, as the word we love to throw around here to describe what happened there.
And for Utica College, a big win puts them at 10-2-2 and in a very good spot, number 7 already in Division III hockey. And for the Lakers, 3 straight losses, which is really telling of a team that we thought had at least a chance to make the tournament, and now it seems like if they don't win the SUNYAC Conference, it might be over for them. They fall 4-3 tonight. And tomorrow night, back in action inside the Maryland Campus Center Ice Arena against a good Elmira team. But a good fight from the Lakers, but an even better fight by Utica College. Giving up a 3-goal lead, tying the game up at 3 were the Lakers, but Utica College comes away with that 4th and final goal.
Yeah, you kind of never like when games have to come down to the final seconds, final minutes here, as Utica was able to put the final nail in the coffin of this Lakers team with that late goal with 2 minutes to go as they went up 4-3. And you kind of think the Lakers defense was the fault of this game, with giving up 2 2-on-1s that resulted in goals, and that last second allowing Connor Landrigan to walk right in and score. there's nothing really, there's not more you can kind of look at it other than just more defensive mishaps that this team is so strong and yet lacks so much.
As the crowd gives the Lakers a nice hand, but they fall short once again at home. Connor Landrigan 2 goals, and the second one gave Utica College the win. So a tough loss for the Lakers. Back in action again tomorrow night, as we are going to hand it over on the post-game show. You're listening on WNYO 88.9, the Laker Radio Network. It will be back.